Hello everyone, this is Tapan Shah and welcomes you all to your own channel Quick Learn 360. In the last session, we have learned how we can obtain such a type of images by the docking result obtained from Autodock 4.2. In today's session, we will again going to generate such a type of images but after the docking result obtained with using Autodock Vina. Now, how we can obtain the docking result using Autodock Vina? For that, you have to go to my previous videos. To obtain the results, I have selected the same ligand molecule, that is camphorol, and the same protein molecule 6LU7. Now the results obtained after using Autodock Vina, it is available in two files. The first file is a log file. When I click on this log file, it will give me the result, and you can see the results are displayed, which shows that there are total 9 conformations generated with the help of Autodock Vina. The first conformer, the first mode, is showing the binding energy minus 7.7 with the lowest RMSD value, that is 0.00. The rest of the conformations are having the binding energy nearer to the first one, but the RMSD value is lying far beyond. So, what is the choice, or we can say which conformer we're going to select? So, we'll select the first conformer, which is having the lowest binding energy minus 7.7 with RMSD 0.00. So, this is our first prediction after the result analysis of Autodock Vina. The second result which obtained is in a form of an output file, that is output PDBQT. Now to analyze this output PDBQT file, go to your Autodock tools and go to the analyze tab, go to docking, and now in this case you have to select the second tab, that is open Autodock Vina result. When you click it here, it will give you, or it will ask you the path to obtain your output file. So I will select my output file from the camphorol folder. So when I click on the output file, the tab is open. The tab is asking me whether I want to open the multiple molecules, because there are total 9 conformations available. So whether I want to open all of them in a single click or a single molecule with the multiple conformation. Means what will happen if I select the first one, all the conformations are being generated overlapping each other. In the second case, only a single molecule will be displayed, and when I click on arrow key, it will show me the second conformer. Let's see. Click on this OK. So now you can see total 9 docked conformations are added, and you can use the arrow key to view each conformer. So this is the first conformer which is having a binding energy minus 7.7, that is the lowest docking score. Okay. Now when I click on this arrow key, the second conformer that is having a binding energy minus 7.3, you can see it from the log file. It is the same conformer, that is the second conformer with the binding energy 7.3. Then third, fourth, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 9 one. Now, where is this 9 conformer? Yes, it is available here. So this is your 9 conformer. And one more missing. Yes, this one. Where is this? Just rotate your window, will obtain. Yes, so you can see this is the position. This is your 7th conformer. Okay, with the binding energy. What is the binding energy? Minus 6.6. So 7th conformer with the binding energy minus 6.6. Okay, so all these 9 conformers are available. Let us focus on our first conformer. Why I am focusing on the first conformer? Because lower the binding energy, more better the fitting of this molecule with the targeted protein. Now let us open our targeted protein, that is a macromolecule, that is 6LU7. Now you can see where exactly your docking pose is available. So yes, this is the position where the campherol is exactly docked with the protein molecule. You can see the selected part is the campherol and non-selected part is your protein. You can see better in this way. This is a ribbon structure. The ribbon structure is your protein molecule and the colored one is your campherol. Okay, next is how we're going to obtain this figure. So before that, what we can do, we can see the various other conformations position also. So when I click on this arrow key, it will show me the position of the second conformer, then third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Okay, so seventh is lying somewhere here, 8 and 9. So ninth is here. So which conformer we're going to select for obtaining our image? The first conformer with the binding energy minus 7.7. So what you have to do, just go to the analyze, go to the docking and click here on show interaction. So as you click on show interaction, you can see the image is built and the image is displaying the amino acid residue which is actually associated or which is interacting with our ligand molecule, that is campherol. Now you can note down this. I have did it before, so let us open my file of result analysis. Here what I have did, I have previously done the same result analysis and noted down in my Word file. So you can see this is a results obtained from Autodoc Veena with the protein 6LU7 docked with campherol. Docking score of the conformer is minus 7.7. And which amino acid residue? It is this amino acid residue, total 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 amino acid residue. Let us see, are they the same one? You can say tyrosine 54, then GLN 189, then histidine 41, yes, then next methionine 165, then GLU 166, yes, it is here, leucine 141, then histidine 163, yes, serine 144 and cysteine 145. So these are total 9 amino acid residue that are having interaction with our ligand molecule. So this is the result which when we compare with the results obtained from the Autodoc 4.2, what you can see, the highlighted portion is representing what? That these are the same amino acid residue which is showing the interaction in the result analysis of Autodoc 4.2. However, the sum of the amino acids are new, which is not showing the interaction in the previous results obtained after using Autodoc 4.2. So there is some bit of difference between the result analysis of Autodoc 4.2 and Autodoc Veena. So first is the docking score. You can see the results of Autodoc 4.2 is suggesting the docking score is minus 7.16, although we have selected the same ligand molecule with the same protein structure. And second is, see the amino acid residue. The amino acid residue are not exactly matching, although they are matching bit, but not exactly in the same position. You can save this image file or save this image. What you can do, just click on this save image, give your position. Now let us take the desktop only, give the file name image Veena and click on save. Now let us click this time transparent background and click OK. Close. Let me check. Okay, so this is my Veena image. Yeah, that's it. So you can see we have generated the required image that is showing me all amino acid residue interacted with the ligand camphorol. Hello everyone, Quicklearn 360 brings to you a fun of learning, knowledge and better understanding. Stay connected, stay tuned to us.